guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it could be your message at that time. If you're here as a cross watcher for Libra, welcome. Sometimes the messages come through for you, so if you need to reverse it, that's fine. And for those of you who are brand new to the channel, happy you landed here. And I do hope that if you enjoy this reading, you'll consider joining us more regularly by subscribing below. And then don't forget, once you have subscribed, to go ahead and click the little notification bell so you are made aware when new readings are uploaded. All right, here we go. I am pulling from Gateway of Light Activation to activate your reading, Libra. Let's see what comes through. Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. Dharma is what we're here to do, right? What we're called to do. And so trusting in the process, but you're in retreat here with Shambhala initiations. You're pulling back, taking time to recharge. Feels pretty good following a full moon. Sometimes as we have the waning part of the lunar cycle, it's good to not start anything new, to just kind of pull back and rest, recharge, and trust the process. Okay? Good message. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull the main spread, give you my general impressions, then we will get the details from the clarifiers. What's coming through for you here? All right, your present energy. Two of Swords, decision-making time, possibly reaching a crossroads here. What's the challenge? Oh, a need for some clarity. Possibly there could be some argumentativeness or some tension, some temper even, or just a need to clear the air. And so we're at that stage where that becomes a challenge and something that you need to process internally. I love all the air element right there. Yes, is in your unconscious awareness. We've got the Four of Cups, something you're not happy with, disappointed, disillusioned, some feelings of rejection possibly in the past. Three of Cups, that can reference third party, or it could just be talking about a reconciliation, since I am seeing something here that feels it's got you sad at the very least, but possibly just unhappy in general. Yeah, so that's what you're trying to decide. Is it time to walk away? Wow, Libra. And in the near future, we've got some happiness. So I sort of like the Sun there, because it feels like it's coming through as success, coming through the situation successfully, to your greatest good, to your highest outcome. But you're right now in this process of the final details, really getting clear about an important decision you have to make and how best to proceed. And the challenge could be that you're chomping at the bit to say your piece, or to clear something up, or to be understood. Yeah, and there's all this different, very heavy energies, both in your conscious awareness and your unconscious awareness, and in the past, Three of Cups. So it could be that you've been trying to reconcile something with this person, and it hasn't come to pass. So let's take a look at this. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, Hanged Man, Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Feels like something's grown stagnant here, and there is a lot of worry and anxiety that it's not something that can be fixed. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Let me hold this up so you can see it, right? Because there's the present energy, reaching this crossroads moment and an important decision you have to make, getting clear on that. The challenge to the situation is there's some energy that seems very urgent. There's a sense of urgency about it, whether there's tension between you or arguments aplenty, or right, or just a need to clear the air. There's something's grown stagnant, nothing's moving, and there's a worry. Can we even work it out? Okay, is this even something we can work through? So, and there are some concerns about that. And right now, nothing's happening. Standing still, Hanged Man. So let's go ahead and look at the Four of Cups. This is in the below. What I like to call what's being processed in the psyche, right? Feels to me like maybe you're feeling breadcrumbed. To some degree, feeling breadcrumbed. Very curious, if not even a little teeny suspicious about what's going on behind the scenes. Like, what don't I know? And the Nine of Pentacles underneath is, you're coming through very independent, autonomous. I'm not sure you're like almost the Nine of Pentacles is feeling like it's coming through reversed. Maybe lacking a little confidence, maybe not being too certain or feeling too grounded at the moment. Maybe unhappy about, kind of being back in the singles situation again. For some of you, that will be the case. Remember, it's a general reading, not a private reading. So, you have to kind of take it as it resonates for you. But I feel like the unhappiness is coming from someone who's just giving you enough to keep you kind of taking steps toward them, or just enough to keep you in their sphere, but you're not sure. Right? You're not sure what's going on here. So you're kind of looking for some information. The Page of Swords is the spire detective of the tarot. That's why I say that. And the Nine of Pentacles underneath is kind of being on your own. She's a single person in the tarot, but she, usually comes through with some kind of confidence around that and being settled in her own skin that way. And I feel like that's why it's kind of coming through reversed. So let's see the Three of Cups in the past. The other part of it, stick a pin in this, the other part of that is perhaps that's part of your decision-making process is, should I just walk away and go out on my own? Like, there could be that this Nine of Pentacles is kind of being put on the back burner for now as you gather information. So that's a very possible interpretation of that. If that speaks, more closely to your situation, great. But yeah, I feel in the past there was some desire, the wish fulfilled would have been some form of reconciliation, and possibly a reconciliation did take place. And maybe some progress was being made, or that was at least what it would take for you to feel that there was some progress in wish fulfillment. So for some of you, it may have taken place, but then got derailed somehow. And for others of you, that was the wish, but it wasn't granted. So let's see, right? Like this person was complacent or something. So let's see about this Eight of Cups in your conscious awareness. What's crowning you right now, right? Is this done? Woo. Almost as if coming from your own inner sovereignty, power, inner authority, this is DOA if you don't get a message from the heart. Something sincere, maybe a message of apology even, especially if there were any cross words. But it feels to me like you are very consciously contemplating the end of this connection. But you're coming from strength here. And I feel like the only thing in the reservoir of your mind is, well, if I don't hear what I need to hear, to help me feel more, like my feelings are being considered. If I don't hear that, then I'm out. Then it's done. So I do feel like you're coming from some strength now. That makes me feel a little bit better on your behalf. Let's see the Sun in the near future. Oh. Okay, so it feels to me like there's almost like in a phase of waiting for something to unfold organically. It's kind of where you get set up for a fall, right? Because we have the Sun, which is coming through with lots of beautiful energy, but we get two of the fives that are the most challenging to deal with. This is mistakes of the past, regrets of the past. It's something that you're looking backwards here, and maybe because you're reflecting on the past with some solemnity, with some, angst to some degree, with some sense of loss, you may try to wait things out, and that's where it sets you up for a fall. So patience is fine, but this feels like if you're waiting for things to change organically, you may kind of win the battle, lose the war, right? So it's going to be difficult for you to manage this if you're going to wait it out. It does feel like a decision it needs to be made. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a very difficult, challenging situation. Unfortunately, sometimes we get those readings. I feel like you were very open and optimistic about a reconciliation that may or may not have taken place, because I'm feeling like things have just been hung up. No change. And it's starting to really wear on you, and you're not even sure that you can work this out, right? And you don't have all the information. So when I look in your conscious awareness, it's kind of like, if this is over, then I'm on my way. But there's a little thing in the back of your mind. But if they came through with the apology or a message that I deem to be sincere, then maybe I won't leave. And so what you want to do is make that decision and forge that path that leads to your happiness. And what I think I'm seeing here is you may get, a little melancholy about that. And so you may sort of see if you can wait it out. And that would be a challenging thing. It would leave you holding the short end of the stick, essentially. Okay? So keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to give you the astrology, but before I do that, I want to kind of see what's going on with this person. And I sort of almost feel like whoever this is, they're kind of coming through as a page. I've got 3 pages here. Page of Pentacles is the breadcrumber in this scenario, not always, but in this scenario. Page of Swords feels like it's more your energy because you're not sure what you're really dealing with. And you have some, you're looking for information. And the Page of Cups is the message you want to get from this person that tells you how they sincerely feel. So let's take it from that place. I'm going to call it, for lack of a better phrase, our Page of Pentacles. Okay? So we're going to look at that person, how they show up, how they see this situation, how they see you, think about you, or feel about you, and what are their intentions. And let's just go right, get it straight from the horse's mouth. So right here in the Knight of Swords, we have Gemini. We've got Neptune here in the Hanged Man, which rules Pisces. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles is actually Virgo. Then we've got the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. The Death card is Scorpio. Our Queen of Wands is Aries. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Sun is the Sun, but it rules the sign of Leo. That is what I have for you. No wonder you're being guided. Retreating to recharge. Trust in the process. And you're being pointed toward what you're here for. Your Dharma is where you're headed. It's North Node kind of energy. So let's jump into the extended and see what this Page of Pentacles is up to. The link to that is in the first sentence of the description box below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.